Since the dawn of time, humans have gazed at the stars and pondered the mysteries of existence. Who are we really? What is our true nature? And what is our place in this vast, unfathomable universe? These questions have stirred the hearts and minds of people across every culture and era. Where do we come from? What happens after death? Are we simply fleeting moments in the endless flow of time? Or is there something more, something eternal within us that transcends birth and death? These questions have echoed through the ages, whispered by philosophers and seekers alike. From the banks of sacred rivers to the halls of ancient temples, countless souls have sought answers, each adding their voice to the great conversation of humanity. The answers, often elusive, lie hidden within the depths of our own being. They are not always found in books or teachings, but in the silent spaces of reflection and meditation, where the mind grows quiet and the heart opens. In a world consumed by the fleeting and the temporary, the ancient wisdom traditions offer a timeless perspective. They remind us that beneath the surface of our busy lives, there is a deeper reality waiting to be discovered. They invite us to look beyond the surface, to the very core of our being, to discover the eternal essence within. This journey is not about escaping the world, but about seeing it with new eyes, eyes that recognize the sacred in all things. This journey of self-discovery is not merely an intellectual pursuit. It is a transformative experience that has the power to reshape our understanding of life, death, and everything in between. It is a path that calls for courage, honesty, and a willingness to look within. The Bhagavad Gita, a sacred text revered by millions, offers profound insights into this eternal quest. Its verses speak to the struggles and hopes of every seeker, guiding us toward clarity and inner peace. It reminds us that the answers we seek are not found in the transient world of appearances, but in the depths of our own souls. The journey is ongoing, and the invitation is always open, to seek, to question, and to discover the eternal within ourselves. Imagine a battlefield, shrouded in the early morning mist, filled with the clamor of war, shields clashing, horses neighing, and the distant cries of warriors echoing across the plain. The air is thick with tension, as if the very earth itself is holding its breath, waiting for the moment when history will be written in the dust and blood of battle. Two mighty armies stand face to face, their armor gleaming in the rising sun, ready for a battle that will determine the fate of a kingdom and the lives of countless families. Each soldier carries not just weapons, but the weight of duty, honor, and fear. It is here, in the very heart of chaos and uncertainty, that a profound and timeless dialogue unfolds between Arjuna, a valiant and conflicted warrior, and Krishna, his charioteer, friend, and divine guide. Overwhelmed by the prospect of fighting his own kin, teachers, and friends, Arjuna is paralyzed by doubt and despair. His hands tremble, his bow slips from his grasp, and his heart is heavy with sorrow, unable to reconcile his duty as a warrior with his love for those he must face. Krishna, witnessing his disciples' inner turmoil, begins to speak. With compassion and wisdom, he imparts a series of teachings that illuminate the nature of reality, the purpose of life, and the immortality of the soul. His words cut through the fog of confusion, offering clarity and hope. Among these timeless verses is the profound declaration of Bhagavad Gita 2.12. Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. With these words, Krishna reveals a truth that transcends the battlefield and speaks to the very core of existence. In simple terms, Krishna reveals that we are not merely our physical bodies, destined to perish and fade away. Our true essence is something far greater, something that cannot be destroyed by swords or fire. We are eternal beings, souls on an endless journey through time and experience. Our bodies may change, but the soul remains untouched, carrying the wisdom and lessons of countless lifetimes. Our true nature is beyond birth and death, untouched by the passage of time. In this battlefield revelation, Krishna invites us to look beyond the immediate struggles of life and remember our own eternal, unchanging essence. The idea of an eternal soul might seem abstract, a concept confined to ancient scriptures. Yet the yearning for something beyond our physical existence is a universal human experience. We feel it in the depths of our being, in moments of profound joy and sorrow, in the face of life's inevitable cycles of birth, growth, decay, and renewal. Consider the story of a butterfly. It begins life as a caterpillar, crawls on the ground, and then encases itself in a cocoon. To the outside world, it may seem lifeless, but inside a profound transformation is taking place. Finally, it emerges, transformed, ready to soar through the air with newfound beauty and freedom. The butterfly's journey is a powerful metaphor for the soul's eternal cycle. Just as the butterfly is not merely a caterpillar, we are not merely our physical bodies. We are souls, constantly evolving, shedding old forms, and taking on new ones. The idea of an eternal, unchanging self is not unique to the Bhagavad Gita. It resonates through various spiritual traditions and philosophical schools of thought. In ancient Greece, the philosopher Socrates famously declared, "Know thyself." He believed that true wisdom lay in understanding our true nature, the eternal soul that resides within our mortal frames. Across cultures and continents, the wisdom traditions point us towards the same profound truth: we are not what we seem. Our true identity lies beyond the limitations of the physical world. We are eternal beings on a journey of self-discovery and realization. This convergence of wisdom from different corners of the world suggests a universal truth, a shared understanding of the human condition that transcends cultural barriers and historical contexts. The Vedic texts, the ancient scriptures of India, offer a detailed exploration of the soul and its eternal nature. They describe the soul as Atman, a Sanskrit word that means self or breath. This Atman is said to be eternal, unchanging, and pure consciousness. It is the true self, the witness of our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Imagine for a moment a clear, still lake. On the surface, there may be waves and ripples caused by the wind or, passing boats. But the depths of the lake remain calm and undisturbed. Similarly, our true self, the Atman, remains unchanged amidst the storms of life. It is the silent observer, the eternal presence that witnesses the ever-changing landscape of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. The Bhagavad Gita's message of the soul's eternity is echoed throughout Hindu scriptures, including the Upanishads, a collection of philosophical texts that delve deep into the nature of reality. These ancient texts emphasize that just as a thread runs through a tapestry, connecting all the different colors and patterns, so too does the eternal soul connect us all. We are all part of this grand tapestry of existence, woven together by the threads of consciousness. Just as a wave rises and falls back into the ocean, we too are born, live our lives, and return to the source from which we came. This understanding fosters a sense of unity and interconnectedness, reminding us that we are not isolated individuals, but part of something far greater than ourselves. The realization of our eternal nature is not merely an intellectual exercise. It is a transformative experience that has the power to change how we live, love, and interact with the world around us. When we see ourselves and others as eternal souls on a journey, our perspective shifts. We begin to see beyond the surface, beyond the masks we wear and the roles we play. We recognize the spark of divinity within each being, the eternal essence that connects us all. This understanding fosters compassion, empathy, and a deep sense of reverence for all life. It allows us to approach challenges with greater equanimity, knowing that setbacks and difficulties are temporary experiences in the grand scheme of our eternal journey. The impact of this eternal perspective can be felt in our everyday lives. When we encounter loss or grief, the knowledge of the soul's immortality offers solace and hope. We understand that death is not the end but a transition, a shedding of the physical form. When we face conflicts or disagreements, we are reminded to treat others with kindness and respect, recognizing that we are all fellow travelers on this eternal journey. Even in the midst of mundane activities, the awareness of our true nature infuses our actions with purpose and meaning. The knowledge of our eternal essence is not a distant concept. It is a living reality that can transform our experience of life in profound and meaningful ways. In a world often driven by fear, uncertainty, and the pursuit of the temporary, where the noise of daily life can drown out our deeper questions, it is easy to feel lost or disconnected from a sense of purpose. Yet, the Bhagavad Gita's message of the soul's eternity offers a beacon of hope, a guiding light that cuts through the darkness of doubt and confusion. It reminds us that we are not merely insignificant beings, destined to be forgotten by the sands of time, but rather, we are part of something far greater and more enduring. We are eternal beings, sparks of divinity, capable of experiencing infinite love, wisdom, and joy. Each of us carries within a wellspring of potential, waiting to be awakened. The journey of self-discovery is a process of awakening to this truth, a gradual unfolding that brings us closer to our higher selves. It is a path of shedding the layers of illusion and realizing our true nature, letting go of old fears and doubts to reveal the light within. This journey requires courage, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to seeking the truth within ourselves, even when the way forward seems uncertain. As we embark on this eternal adventure, let us carry the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita in our hearts, allowing its teachings to inspire and uplift us every step of the way. Let us remind ourselves that we are not alone, for countless others walk this path alongside us, sharing in our hopes and dreams. We are all interconnected, part of a timeless tapestry, woven together by threads of love, compassion, and shared experience. Our journey is ultimately a journey towards unity, love, and the realization of our shared divine heritage, a seed of hope that grows stronger with every step we take together.